that time of year to get out and spring clean, but I know you clean your gutters, you clean your garage, but what about your desk? A lot of people have messy desks, so Rick Woods, from the functional organizer, he's here to help us clean our desks. Now, we should say, in full disclosure, this is our producer Michelle's desk. She's a very clean person, but we've staged the desk to make it look pretty messy.
Yes, we have.
So what makes a messy desk?
Well, it's all about having function in your desk, and if you have scattered things like business cards and sticky notes and food that you've eaten, it's very hard to focus on one thing at a time. When you're working, you want to be able to solve your problems quickly, and the way to solve them quickly is to be able to focus on one thing at a time. When there's too many things scattered all over the desk, it's hard to focus. Having a clean desk will help you focus. You want to focus more on what you're working on because it's all about getting things done quickly and easily so you can get on to the next project. When we have too many items on our desk, it's hard to focus. Especially when you have food and crumbs, it's kind of hard to rally everything together and make things more efficient. Well, when you have a desk like this where it's really messy, you want to first clean everything off the desk. Just remove everything that you can. Keep the computer there. Just all the small essentials, take them off the desk, and then we can start fresh with a clean slate and then work with our organizing. When you're working on things that matter most in your office, you want to have a file folder to manage all those. And you want to have a place where you can store those file folders. You also want to have an inbox and an outbox for projects that are coming in and projects that are going out. You just want a basic overall cleaner that you can use. You can get these at any grocery store. And you just want to basically clean the whole desk, wipe the whole surface, because even through a couple weeks, dirt and dust can build up and it's just going to affect your work. When you're cleaning walls, to put any kind of things on the surface like this is great to use. They're adhesives for quick poster size elements you want to place on your wall. And the great thing about that is when you remove it and you put something else up, it doesn't pull the paint off.
Now, Eric, I noticed in our messy desk there were Post-it notes, but there's also Post-it notes here for things that you should keep on your desk.
This is a great piece for your pens, pencils, elastics, pins, whiteout tape, and your sticky notes along with paper clips. You can fit a lot in a small area.
Now, why are Post-its? Why are they a good thing to use? Because it seems like they can be overused like we saw on our messy desk.
Well, they're great for a memory trigger, and people like to use them for that reason. But today, what I think would be a really great benefit for this office is we remove this poster here when we put up a whiteboard. The great thing about this item is you can just stick it right on the wall, and then you can peel it off in a couple months if you decide to put it somewhere else.
So it's removable, no installation required.
Exactly.
And lastly, you always talk about this one, it's the label maker.
The label maker, this is great for your files. I mean, you want to have everything uniform, easy to read.
So, Rick, you've showed us all the products that go into making a clean desk, and you've showed us the steps to make your desk functional and impressive. So shall we start?
Yeah, let's begin. The first step to optimizing your workspace is to clear the things off of your desk. It's important when you clear the things off your desk to make sure you're pulling off each item as you go in a series. So if I'm taking off sticky notes, do all your sticky notes at once. If I'm taking the food off, all the food at once. That way when you go to put things back, you know where they are and you can find them easily. The next step after you clear off the desk is actually clean it with a cleaner and a cloth to make sure all the dust and crumbs are off. A great tool you can use to hold things, to hang things from the wall, is this item here. No tools needed. You can clip it on like that. And it's also a great holder for your keys as well. When I set this area up for the inbox and outbox, it was nice because I was able to put the paper into the inbox that I had taken off the desk. The next step was to set up the filing systems, label everything we needed to label, put them in folders, and set it up on the right side of the desk. Because Michelle's right-handed, this works out great because you can grab things to her right. Most of the things she needs is on her right. Inbox on the left, things she really needs is on the right, as well as the dispenser for her stationery. A whiteboard is a great tool to focus on current events and things that matter most, especially in a meeting environment. Here, we're able to use a whiteboard that was installed quickly and easily with no tools needed. It sticks right onto the wall, and when you want to remove it and put it somewhere else, you can easily stick it up somewhere else as well.
So if your desk looks like this, but you want it to look like this, all you need to do is follow a few simple tips and you'll be there in no time.